Welcome to the Fire Element introduction by Malik Cotter. Take deep breaths and enjoy Malik's amazing grasp of how traditional Chinese medicine works. Enjoy.
All right, let's get into the fire element. The fire element, the visceral organ is the heart, and the ball is the small intestine. Now, even more important than that, and what can be more important than the heart, you may ask? Well, what gives the heart its life force? That's the spirit. The heart is the home of the divine spirit. It's the emperor. Without the heart, nothing works. It's just simple as that. But we need to look at this heart for a minute, this physical structural heart. It's 4 chambers, it's pumping blood and creating all kinds of wonderful things coming out of it. But energetically, the heart is our consciousness. It's our spirit, it's our awareness. It's where we reside in everyday life. It's how we deal with our thought forms. The heart houses the mind. The mind itself is just an extension of the heart. So if the heart is clear and unobstructed, the mind becomes calm and clear, and thoughts, intuition, just arise naturally for us to follow. The heart was originally, as a mother holds child in her first trimester, the heart is actually comprised of blood vessels. And these blood vessels start to join in around the center of the left side of the chest. Soon these blood vessels, with the help of the thymus gland, become a physical structural heart. But it's the blood vessels, and it's blood. The heart rules the blood. Blood is sacred. Blood is what carries spirit. If someone hemorrhages, they may pass out, or they may go unconscious, because blood is carrying consciousness. The blood is traveling throughout all of our body, carrying not only vibrational energy of conscious awareness, but also nutrients, red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets, and all kinds of other things inside the blood. When we look at the heart, we need to really nurture the heart and nourish the heart. The heart is so valuable. So, the internal visceral organ exercise for the heart is to where we're going to be raising our hands and sending energy in a circular fashion from one hand to the other, creating a circle, passing through, clearing any kind of blockages in the heart, obstruction, any phlegm. Phlegm in the heart is also a mind derangement, but we want to break that up so we have no blockages. The second part of the visceral organ is to where we'll be pushing out. Now, if you do this posture here, you should be feeling a little bit of a stress on the outside of the arm, the ulnar aspect of the arm. And if you look at it, what is this? This is your heart meridian. So what we're doing in this posture is we're stretching the heart meridian. The third aspect of the internal visceral organ, heart in Qigong exercise, we'll take our right hand and push tightly onto our heart, and our left will collapse on it, and then we'll lean onto it. We're like squeezing out any impurities in the heart. And when we do this part of the exercise, the breath in is going to be a beautiful red. We're drinking in red qi. And the breath out will be releasing the toxicity, the pain, the suffering, the things that we hold in our heart, the rust that is gathered around the heart. We'll be breathing that out as a charcoal gray. So the last part will be holding like this, breathing in, taking in red qi to nourish the heart, and breathing out the toxicity of a charcoal gray smoke. The sense organ aspect of the heart is the face, the complexion, and the tongue. Now, the face has so many blood vessels, and they're very close to the surface. So the complexion, in diagnostics, we look at the complexion of the patient. If they're over red or ruddy red or pale or gray, those are all indicative of how the blood flow is going through the blood vessels. Again, the vessels are very important because they carry that sacred substance of blood. The first part of the Qigong exercise that we'll do for the sense organ of the heart will be with the face, and we'll do rubbing from the middle of the eyebrow up to the hairline. Then we'll be wiping out the cheeks. Then we'll be raking the scalp. Then we'll be massaging the back of the occipital area where all these points of the gallbladder and the governing vessel points are located. I also mentioned the sense organ tongue exercises. Very simple. What we'll do for the tongue exercise, we'll do this 9 times, and that is just the dragon, the red dragon darts out of the cave. We'll be sticking our tongue out, in and out, fast, exercising that. In everyday life, we have something called the sparrow's bridge. And that's where the tongue, the underside of the tip, lies on the roof of the mouth behind the 2 front teeth. That connects the governing vessel with the conception vessel. Again, the tongue is that sparrow's bridge. So the tongue is very important. The tongue actually, if you look at it, the heart is really what's creating, because the mind, it houses in the heart. So when we need to speak, it's the heart that's actually using the tongue. Some people are very loquacious. Some people talk very fast. Some people repeat themselves. Some people have aphasia where they're tongue-tied. Consequently, what do we treat? The kidneys and the heart in that kind of a condition. So we'll do the tongue exercise, and then we'll end by rubbing our palms together and massaging our whole face so all the blood vessels are nice and nourished and flourishing. The healing sound for the heart is ha, the H-A sound. The H sound is to where it's clearing any obstructions in the heart, breaking out any pathological factors. The ah sound is where we're vibrating onto the heart, and the heart is getting this nice vibration to where it's starting to harmonize. We're starting to recharge the heart system by using the ah that comes with it. So we'll do those sounds also. When we do the healing sound, men with the left hand first, women with the right hand first, covered with the other. So being a male, I'll put my left hand covering with my right. Female, right hand covered with the left. And we'll do the sound ha for the healing sound of the heart.